Hello there. Good morning. Good mid morning, and happy Saturday. And here I am, just having a bit of an adjust of the camera there, just to make that work. I hope you're all right. Do you know, it's a long time since I've done a live. It's a long time since I've done something just like jumped onto YouTube and done something like this. And I feel myself always saying that, so I'm going to stop saying that. But I've been in other places, doing stuff. Patreon is where I'm at, doing stuff. So try and come across there to Patreon. Let me get you the URL for that. It's patreon.com/Stephen J Mordew with the SJ and the M all in capitals. I don't know whether that's relevant. Do you need that? Don't know. URL people. Is that important? So I'm there doing stuff. There's a free tier where lots of stuff is, and there's a paid tier. So come and join me on there. Do you know what? One of the things that I've just done is created a WhatsApp community. So you can find that. I'll post that in the notes below this just for you, because I'm just a bit fed up with. I go onto Twitter, I go onto Facebook, I share things there because that's where most people are. I get that, but it just saps the life out of you. I don't know what you think, but Instagram doesn't do that in the same way. I don't come across people fighting and bickering and just trying to get one up on each other on Instagram quite as much as I do on Twitter and Facebook. But that's where lots of people are. So I'm continuing to share things on there, but I'm looking for other opportunities to snare people into my web of self-care and productivity tips, so that I can just communicate on a more personal level and just popping something out there and not getting it into the hands of the right people. So come and connect with me on Patreon. You don't have to do the paid level membership thing. I put everything up there that I do, wherever it lands. So come and do that, and maybe the WhatsApp thing would be really good. Like I say, I'll post that after in the notes below. And my understanding, because I think some people are worried about this, my understanding is that when you connect with a WhatsApp community, your phone number and stuff isn't displayed. I need to check that out, but that's my reading of the stuff that I've read. Anyway, I came on here this morning because of something that I spotted in my musings and meanderings around things that I wanted to kind of tell you about. And I want to, I talk a lot, I suppose, about emotional regulation. In fact, I suppose everything I talk about is emotional regulation. So it's I talk about physical things that support emotional regulation. I talk about being productive, being organized in terms of emotional regulation as well. But I seldom talk about kind of direct management of emotions, because actually I think, get those other two things right, and I think you actually end up with some emotional management anyway going on without having to manage your emotions in the same way. Because if you get the productivity, being organized stuff right, and you get the physical stuff right, then you don't so much have to you are just not experiencing emotions in the same way. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe if, for example, you are engaging in those emotional regulation things that I talk about, like meditation and mindfulness and the cold showers and stuff, that kind of thing, then I genuinely think that you've got less dramatic, less high-end emotions, less significant emotions to kind of manage. Good morning, Peter Wright. A weekend live indeed, and a mid-morning weekend live. Maybe this is a better time for people to kind of tune in, or maybe for you. Good to see you. So talking emotional regulation, and I think it's something that's important for all of us. The more we can be in charge of our emotions, the better. Be competent pilots of our lives. Daniel Goleman said that. Be competent pilots, not devoid of emotions, and that's the point that I'm going to get to. Not devoid of our emotions, but actually inviting our emotions in, but being skillful with the way that we manage those emotions. Because emotions are data. Emotions are data, and they tell us something about what's going on in our world. And actually, emotions are really important from the point of view of, I think we get emotional one way or another about things we care about. So we're not trying to suppress our emotions. We're trying to regulate them so we can benefit from them without actually becoming overwhelmed by them. So in this little short live thing, I wanted to tell you about Rumi, a poem by Rumi. Now, Rumi is a 13th century Persian philosopher, mystic kind of guy. Really like him, really like his poetry. And he was the creator of the whirling dervishes. Might have heard of those before. Creator of the whirling dervishes. Look, have a Google online. I'm sure there'll be some videos of them and guys kicking about doing this stuff. And I really love Rumi. And just a couple of kind of tasters to whet your appetite. I really like this one. I'm trying to drink less, doing very well at drinking less for all sorts of reasons. And, this is in one of his poems. No more wine for me. I'm past delighting in the thick red and the clear white. Yeah, absolutely, Rumi. Right on. That's me as well. I'm past delighting in these things. Maybe the occasional red, maybe for whatever benefits that may have. And I really like, where's this other one? I really like this one. This is part of a longer poem. Every object, every being is a jar full of delight. What about that? Every object, every being is a jar full of delight. Love it, and that's how we need to see other people, isn't it? I think we're judgmental about other people often, but all of those people out there, even the ones that aggravate you, well, Rumi says they're all a jar full of delight. And I love this one as well. These aren't even the ones I wanted to read to you. I just got these marked in my book and I wanted to tell you about them. Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? Why do you stay in prison when the door is so wide open? We imprison ourselves, don't we, with our thoughts and with our feelings and emotions. And the door is wide open for us to do something with them. And that brings me to the thing that I wanted to read you, which is a poem by Rumi called The Guest House. And I really love this. And we're going to have a listen to this, and then we're going to go off and be hugely productive in the way we rest and recover or do whatever we're going to do, or, whatever's going on for us this weekend. So here we go. I did think about recording this rather than doing it live because I'm going to, it's poetry, so I could get the intonation in the wrong place. But anyway, here we go. This is The Guest House by Rumi. This, being human, is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honourably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. I'm just going to leave that there with you for today. Embrace our emotions. Think about what they mean. Think about where they take us. Think about what we can do with them. Treat each of those emotions as a guest, honourably, that has something to tell us. Enjoy your Saturday, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon. Take care.